Dead man living.
Whole lot of read, whole lot of read. One shot to the head, nigga you dead. Don't give a fuck about it. Kill a nigga off red. Just bought a new cake, that's a brand new leg. Got a brand new beach, it's a brand new fresh. Got a brand new bag, ho, that's a brand new ends, ho. Got a brand new coupe, that's a brand new Benz, ho. Got a brand new watch, skeleton. Let's bust down, try to get down, try to go around, try to know, ain't the nigga I trust, ain't that on your good, but this ain't rush, I tell that I'm touch like, shot like the phone, we bought that phone stuff, I wanna fuck this shit up, I'm going too far, waterfall, and we gone, back in the phone, go for the bottom, they gonna touch that over there. One shot to the head, nigga you dead. Don't give a fuck about it. Kill a nigga off red. Just bought a new cake. It's a brand new leg. A brand new beach. Friends. Got a brand new bag. It's a brand new dance. Got a brand new coupe. It's a brand new beans. Got a brand new watch, yeah, let's see.
Yo, what is up, Splash Nation? It's your boy Splash here, and I'm back here with another banger YouTube video. Now in this banger, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm about to give you guys my Demigod 6-1 play shot build. Now a lot of you guys have asked me for this build. The 6-1 play shot is a competitive build. It's a build that is known in the comp stage and even the bum stage as well. This build right here is the best play shot build in the game. I'm telling y'all, this is the build to have. But before we get into this build video, before I give you guys the keys, I'm gonna need every single one of you to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, or if you're new to the channel, make sure you have them noties on, my boy. I'm telling y'all, we locked up for the 6,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, I'm not easing up. I'm staying consistent. The grind is going to continue, y'all. I'm not gonna ease up. But without further ado, it's time that I give you guys the greatest 6-1 play shot build on the game. Let's get it.
I bet she don't know, I bet she don't know. Yeah, when I was with her, she didn't know I could see through her. See through her. You said that you go, like what did you want? You know you can leave right now. I see you again in the future. So baby, I have my vehicle.
Alright, so guys, we finally made it to the build creator. As you guys can see, the my player name, that doesn't matter. The last name, that doesn't matter. But the position that you guys want to go with is point guard. Now, in terms of your handlessness, you can go left or right. But y'all know me, I like to go left-handed. That's just me personally, because in real life, I shoot my left, not my right. But jersey number, it doesn't matter as well. So after that, y'all just continue. Now that you guys have made it to the skill breakdown, what you want to do is you want to go half playmaking and half shooting. You want to go orange, green, yellow, green, whatever you want to call it. It's really orange, green, but that's the breakdown that you guys want to go with, because overall, y'all are finna have the greatest demigod guard build on the game. Now this build is not meant for finishing. You can finish at the lane if you have to, but it's really not meant for finishing. It's a shooting and playmaking build. It's the best guard build on the game. Now in terms of your physical profile, you want to go with the #1 chart, because that's going to give you the most speed and acceleration. All three, if you have an 87, but once you cap it out, I'll show you guys later what the cap is going to be. But for right now, you have an 87 speed with the 86 acceleration. Now in terms of your strength, that really doesn't matter, because overall you're really a guard and you're still going to get a contest, but it's not going to be as great as other builds. But right now, you want to go with the first physical profile. Now that you guys have made it to the finishing, shooting, and playmaking and defensive charts, what you want to do is you want to cap out your mid-range. You cap out your mid-range, that's a 90. Cap out your 3-point shot. Cap out your free throw. And then finally, but not last but not least, cap out your post fade. You'll have 25 shooting badges. Now, me personally, I didn't go with 25. I went with 23. Now, it's more so a personal preference, but now that I thought about it, I really wish I would have went with 25 instead of 23. Even though 23 is enough, it's really on the side of just being safe. But yeah, I have 23 instead of 25, but you guys can do whatever feels comfortable for you. But in playmaking, max out your playmaking, max out your pass accuracy, max out your ball handle, max out your post moves. And when you max it out, you have 24 playmaking. Right now, you have 1 finishing, 25 shooting, 24 playmaking, and no bit of defense. Now, okay. Now, in terms of your finishing, max out your close shot. You want to max out your close shot, that's an 82. Max out your driving layup, max out your driving dunk. And after you do that, you want to max out your standing dunk, and you want to max out your post moves. Now, a lot of you are probably looking at me like, bro, what in the world are you doing? Now, me personally, in terms of what I do is, like, y'all know me, I like to play competitively. When I'm playing competitively, I'm playing with a lock and I'm playing with a big. Now, most times when I'm playing with them both, I'm sitting in the corner on defense where I'm not guarding ball. So most times, like, as you guys can see right now, I have 9 finishing, 25 shooting, 24 playmaking, and no bit of defense. I have 40 upgrades left. You can max out your perimeter defense, and you have 13 upgrades left, and then you max out your lateral. Now, you guys see I have 9, 25, 24, 1. Now, what you want to do is put your post hook all the way back down. You really don't need 9 finishing. You could go with 9 finishing. It's really on the side of personal preference. But put your post hook all the way down. Then after that, you go back to your lateral, and then you cap that out. You have a 25 lateral. And then put your still up some. And then when you cap that out, you have 3, 25, 24, 1. Now, like I said earlier, I play competitively. Some on occasion, I'll play comp stage. So when I think about it, guys, you only need 1 defensive badge on this game if you're on a guard. If you're not guarding ball, all you need is 1 defensive badge. And that 1 upgrade, you'll just put on clamps. Like, if you're playing competitively, y'all got to think about it. Most times you're on the side, so you got to lock down. You're on the side. That's usually who you're guarding. When you're in the corner, you're guarding the lockdown. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to either go baseline, try to get to the paint, and 9 times out of 10, they're either shooting the ball or they're giving it back to the guard at the top of the key. So you guys got to think like that when you're guarding. Most times you got to think like that when you're guarding the corner. So if you're not thinking like that, if you don't play like that, then you can change your badges to how you see fit. You don't have to go with my 1 defensive badge, but y'all got to remember, this is how I made my build. This is what fits for me, and I have 1 defensive badge. After that, guys, you want to continue. Now, you're at your body shape. I thought about it. I really could have went with slight. I could have went with solid. Solid looks retarded to me. You really looks bad when you go solid, but y'all know me, I had to go compact because it's not too big and it's not too small. I'm still big enough to get a contest, so if I have to get to the lane or if I have to guard somebody in the corner, y'all still got to keep these things in mind. So I went with compact. Now for my height is currently 6'1". I did not go 6'3". I didn't go 6'2". For you dudes that don't play competitively, y'all gotta understand 6'1" is extremely fast. I could have went 6 foot, but 6 foot. And now if your movement is not up to par, you'll get bumped really bad as a 6 foot, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So I feel that it's best for you guys to just go 6'1" as your height. Now once you guys get to your weight, you want to go minimum weight so you can be as fast as possible. Right now you got a 92 speed with a 91 acceleration. You are extremely fast. So you cap that out, you press that, you go minimum weight. After that, go to your wingspan. You want a minimum wingspan. Off rip, I got +4 on my mid-range and +4 on my 3-point. You guys, off rip, I have a 95 3-point. And then at that +4, I'll have a 99 3. I'm basically a pure sharp that can speed boost off rip. This build is insane. I'm trying to tell y'all. It can still guard the corner. Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. In terms of competitively, if you're playing competitive, this is the perfect guard build to have. Because for starters, if you still got to guard the corner, you can still guard the corner. If you still got to get open to shoot, you can. And if you have to get to the rim, you still can because you're so fast. So once you do that, you go minimum wingspan, which is 73.0. After that, you want to go with sharp grand. You can go with playmaking. You can go with shot creating, but it wouldn't make any sense because with those things, you can still do the same thing with shot creating and sharpshooting. But the thing with sharpshooting is when you have like the sharpshooter grand badge, you can pull from Southern Ukraine. You can still fade with it. You can still over dribble with it if you want to. But that's why sharpshooting grand badge is the best one out of all 4. You could go with slashing, but it's really no point because you don't have contact dunks on this build. But you can still dunk on occasion. This build can still dunk. That's what surprised me when I made this build, y'all. I was like, what? There's no way I can dunk. But yeah, you can really dunk on this build. So what you guys want to do is you want to go with spot up shooter. That's the sharp grand badge. After you doing that, you have officially created the playmaking shot creator, bruh. Now the next thing I want to show you guys, I want to show you guys the best badges to run with this build. So all you got to do is go to test the build. You can start the MYCAREER, whatever you feel is comfortable for you, but I'm just trying to show you guys the greatest badges to run with this build. Now for starters, let's start off with the shooting. All you gotta do is put your Deadeye on gold, put your Hot Zone Hunter on Hall of Fame, put your Green Machine on Hall of Fame, volume shooter silver or gold, it doesn't matter, personal preference, clutch shooter silver, range extender Hall of Fame, tireless shooter Hall of Fame. And for your final 2 upgrades, you can put them on difficult if you want to. If you're a fading person, I'm not really a fading person, I've never been a fading person at all, but you can put that on volume shooter on gold and put your Deadeye on Hall of Fame if you want to. But for some of you guys, I know some of you want that silver difficult, so you can put that on, but personally I'm gonna put it on my volume shooter, which will give me gold volume and Hall of Fame Deadeye. So as you guys can currently see, my batch up is silver clutch shooter, gold Deadeye, gold Green Machine, Hall of Fame Green Machine, Hall of Fame Hot Zone, Hall of Fame range, gold volume, as well as tireless shooter on Hall of Fame. This is the best badge setup to run with a guard. Now, as you guys have seen, that's the best shooting badges to have. Now let's go to your playmaking. As you guys can see, I run handles for days on Hall of Fame, quick first step Hall of Fame, unpluckable Hall of Fame, ankle breaker. Now the badge is kind of testy, but I feel like it's best to put that on a gold. You can put your diamond on silver. It really depends on who you're running with. But me personally, I don't even run diamond because like my locks, I don't like the timing change, and I know they want to keep the timing consistent. So instead, I just run 4 general on Hall of Fame, and if I run tight handles, which I do on occasion, I put it on gold, and then I'll put bell out on bronze, and then for my last upgrade, I'll just like either put it on bronze diamond or Hall of Fame to put it on Hall of Fame tight handles. But that's just me personally. I feel that this works for me. So my badge setup, y'all, I have gold ankle breaker, bronze bell out, Hall of Fame floor general, Hall of Fame handles for days, Hall of Fame quick, Hall of Fame unplug, Hall of Fame tight handles, buddy. That's the best playmaking badge setup to have. Now for your 1 defensive badge, I've told you guys this earlier in the video, you want to have on bronze clamps, not bronze intimidator, bronze clamps. You guys got to still keep in mind that you're most likely guarding the lockdown in the corner, so you still got to have the intention to stop the lockdown if they come at you from the side or going baseline. So it's smart to have on bronze clamps. Now as you go to your finishing, you have 3 upgrades. You can put it on bronze acrobat, you can put it on bronze showtime if you want to, but all I really did was, since I'm on a guard and I really can't really finish like that, all I did was give myself gold acrobat, yo. That's really all I did for myself, because like at the end of the day, I still can dunk on occasion, but it's not as consistent as it would be, because you guys got to keep in mind, as a play shot, the way I made my build, I do not get contact dunks. So all I did was give myself gold acrobat. That's the only thing I did, and I can still get to the lane if I have to. Now guys, this is the best badge setup to have. This is the best build on the game if you're trying to shoot from southern Ukraine. This is the best build to have if you're trying to play competitively. Now, I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. We're going to keep grinding. We're on this grind to that big 6,000. I'm not going to ease up. I appreciate every single one of you that comes through on all of these bangers. But without further ado, I'm out.